Carbon and its compound. So we know that carbon is found in the earth crust. It is 0.02% amount of carbon found in the earth crust. What is the covalent bond? Covalent bonds are those bonds which is formed by sharing the pair of the electrons. For example, we have methane, we have a CH4, so this is the covalent bond. And remember, covalent bond are the very bad conductor of the electricity. Next is, what is a single bond? Single bonds are the saturated compounds like the alkenes, and double bonds are like which are unsaturated compounds which consist of the alkenes and the alkynes. What is the general formula of alkane? Alkane is the CnH2n plus 2, and alkene is the CnH2n plus CnH2n, and alkyne is the CnH2n minus 2. What are the allotropes of the carbon? Allotropes of the carbon, that is the diamond and graphite. Diamond is a very bad conductor of electricity, whereas the graphite is very good conductor of electricity. Aromatic compounds are those compounds which follow the Huckel rules. For example, benzene, and it is forming the Huckel rule, that is 4n plus 2 pi electron, whereas n is the number of rings. For example, we have benzene, so 4, that is ring 1 ring, and 2, it is total how many? That is the 6 pi electron. So 6 pi electron is present, means 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 6 pi electron will form how many bonds? It will form 3 bonds. That's why 3 bond is here. That means it is a aromatic compound. Now what is the catenation? Catenation is the self-linking property of the atom of the same element through the sharing the electron. For example, this is the nitrogen. So nitrogen is forming the same kind of the linkage above and again. Then this is the hydrogen, and again this will there be the hydrogen. So this is the self-linking property, like CH and like the C, self-linking property. Now LPG, which is the, what is present inside the LPG? Butane and isobutane, and in CNG, that is the methane. What is Bayer's reagent? We have alcohol. What is oxidation? It is the addition of oxygen and removal of hydrogen. And alcohol, with the help of cold potassium permanganate, it is going to form the carboxylic acid. This is known as the Bayer's reagent. So cold KMnO4, which is the alkaline potassium permanganate, is the Bayer's reagent. What is esterification? When there is the addition of acid and alcohol, it will form the esters, which is the known as the esterification. For example, we have COOH and OH, which will form CrCOOR, and ROH is the product. This is used in making scents and the aroma product, which having a very sweet fragrance. Now what is the soap and what is the detergent? Soap is made up of sodium and potassium salt of the long chain of the carboxylic acid. So it is made up of the sodium and maybe the potassium salt of the long chain of the carboxylic acid, maybe like this. Next is, what is the detergent? So it is a sodium salt of sulfonic acid and the ammonium salt of chlorides and bromides ions are present. So sodium salt of sulfonic acid and the ammonium salt of the chloride and bromides are present. And hard water and soft water. Hard water जिसमें लथार यानी कि झाग नहीं होता है, that is the hard water. And soft water जिसमें लथार, that is the झाग produce होता है. Hard water and hard water is also two type, that is the temporary hardness and permanent hardness. Temporary, like tap water, which is made up of bicarbonate of the calcium and magnesium. So bicarbonate of the calcium and magnesium is temporary hardness, and chloride of sulfates of calcium and magnesium is the permanent hardness. Then we have removal of the temporary hardness of water by boiling or maybe by Clark's method using sleek lime, and removal of permanent hardness of the water maybe with the help of washing soda and the Caloconis method. So this is about the carbon and its compound.